Today I want to talk about 3 things I learned at the California School Board Association's meeting in San Diego this year. Number 1, deep learning. So I think as a leader, as an educational leader, or I think anyone, I think it helps when you're a good listener, but especially when you're the leader. Sometimes they call the educational leader the lead learner. Maybe that term should even be lead listener. I've heard one administrator even say, sometimes I go on listening tours from place to place just to listen. And so there's a lot of value to that. So whatever the topic is, whatever the organization is, and I know for me, stepping into a new role, there's a lot of opportunity to learn and to be the lead learner and to listen well and to have that deep learning opportunity. Do I have some thoughts, opinions, beliefs, values that I'm coming in with, training? Absolutely, of course I do. And I want to definitely, use my assets to benefit any group. But also I want to be a great learner and have that humility of just having that desire, having the ability, having the interest, and leading by listening to others, having that deep learning. And sometimes that's going to happen through reading material. Other times that can be through listening to people share. It could be meeting with people one-on-one. It could be going to different groups, but deep learning. The second thing I learned from the California School Board Association was telling the story. Definitely, I think there's just so many good things happening in our schools. And I think oftentimes what gets highlighted, sometimes the good things, but oftentimes not the good things as well, right? So I think when there's so many good things happening and you're not telling that story, you're missing on the rich tapestry of the amazing work that's happening with students, teachers, educational leaders, and beyond. So telling the story regularly. So that's why one reason why I even created this YouTube channel to talk about some of these great stories, because sometimes these great stories has a resonating effect in others, helping others to find out what they're good at so that they can do good with it. Our students, but it could be anyone. And the third lesson that I learned at the CSBA was through a speaker. Sometimes when we enter a role, our first thought is to actually do the work itself. And of course, that work is very important. But I love that phrase, love first, teach second. So as you know, I'm an educator. I teach middle, high, college students. And so, I definitely want to go in caring first and then teaching second. Let it come from a place of compassion. And I'm out here actually on a hike, and that compassion could also be compassion for yourself. So for all you folks out there, I hope you're taking care of your mental health, your wellness. You're creating space in your life to take great care of yourself. Be compassionate toward yourself because you are super important. And then, of course, as your cup is full and you have that compassion for yourself, you're able to have greater compassion for others. What's that phrase? I don't care how much you know unless I know how much you care. And I think this also applies for governing as well. So I'm going to extend that thought to love first, govern second. So those are my 3 lessons. Of course, I learned so many more, and maybe I'll be sharing some of them out on a future time. But I just wanted to share those 3, and I hope that's helping you to find out what you're good at so that you can do good with it.